Okay, everybody. Well, you have healthy habits and bad habits. And some of you guys may have experience where you had to quit something. And a lot of people think about it, such as, oh, I need to stop smoking, or I need to stop drinking, or need to stop watching videos that aren't good for you, or just a ton of different things that could be addiction or a problem that keeps you from getting to where you need to be in life. So I thought I would tell my story. So we're going to jump right into it. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel. My name is Dawn Talks, and you can subscribe. Just hit the red button down there and the notification bell, so when I post any videos, you can just hear all what I have to say every time. So, to my old subscribers, thank you for subscribing and continue watching. I need your help and support. And I love you guys. And I hope you guys keep joining in my adventure on YouTube, learning the game and trying to stick with it. So um, we're going to talk about some of the, like one of the things that I have noticed. And I used to get like loans, and I had at one point I had about 6 loans, and it was because I felt like I couldn't depend on some people, and every time when I needed help, it just seemed like it was a problem. Nobody wants to be a problem. Nobody wants to make someone feel uncomfortable or go out of their way to help you if it's gonna put them in some kind of strain. Or when you're going through the thick of the problem or the situation that you're having, that led you to asking someone for help, or depending on how bad the problem is, they may have helped you a ton of other times, and that could be why they're so hesitant. And then sometimes, you just got, people that don't really want to help you in that situation, or just don't want to be a part of it, which I can clearly understand. But you tend to blame them. You tend to get in a point where you get in a mindset of, oh, I'm not going to ask this person no more for help, or I'm not going to go to nobody, and I can do this on my own, la, 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 which is clearly not true. I think most definitely everyone needs somebody to lean on. You need that support. Nobody can live in this life alone and expect to reach where they need to reach. Some criticism is good. But, when you're going through the situation, you really don't want to hear, oh, this is why this happened. And you just want someone to help you and someone to have compassion and be there for you. So I have been in that position a couple times, and I most definitely got in that mindset of, I don't need no one's help. I don't want to ask nobody for no help. First of all, I always think about myself. If someone asks me for help, most of the time it's at the wrong time. Or you got 50 million things going on, and then they want to come and ask you for some help, and you're like, oh, shoot, I don't got time for that. So, but, you make time, and you do it. But when it comes to you, you expect them just, say yes every time. And that can be a problem if you've been in this situation. Quite a few times. And they've had to help you or bail you out, or I know my lighting is horrible, but it's nighttime and I'm just in my bed. And I just wanted to talk to you guys um, before I turn in and do what I do before I go to bed. Um, but I will say this. Um, I made a decision that, I want to stop, the loans. And I'm going to pay this money and I'm going to get out of this and I'm going to get out of that. And I ran into one of my cousins. And shout out to her. She knows if she is watching. And she told me what she did. At the time, my situation was pretty tight, pretty dire. And to make matters worse, I was having car trouble as well. So while I was trying to pay bills and catch up on everything, my car broke down. And I was needing to fix that. And it was right when the pandemic was going on. So when I thought I heard somebody shoot, I'd be scared. But anyway, the pandemic happened and the rent went up $125 and oh my gosh, I lost one of my jobs. I was just going through, and hours was, fairly short. I was not making what I usually make, and everybody probably experienced that. But I was still trying to find a way to pay these bills, because no matter what, everybody know, I think that's a big problem for most people's situations. They start drinking, they start, doing things that can be a problem, turn into a problem. And you think, oh, this is my last time. I'm never going to do this again. And you make up in your mind, once you get out of it that one time, you make up in your, I ain't never going back to that. I ain't never, you swearing up and down. You ain't never going to do it again. But you do it again. And again, and again, and again. And I know a lot of people think, oh, this talking to people to just drink or just, do whatever they do. Those are tons of addictions out there. And I mean, shopping can just be an addiction. Eating out can be an addiction. There's tons of things that, people are trying to stop that, you can relate. But mine happened to be, I don't want to ask for help, so I go get a loan. So when you go get a loan, everybody knows, you go get a loan, you got to pay that loan, and then there's interest added on to it. So anyway, after I met my cousin again, we were working together, cleaning, and she told me about filing bankruptcy. So I was trying to figure out how was I going to get this money. It was like $1,800. And I was just like, Lord, you're going to have to help me. You're going to have to do some miracle. Do it for me, Jesus. And he did. At the time, I was working for my mom and I was doing a side gig. And I had already been discussing with a few people and my mom. Hey, I'm thinking about getting another job. Just get something a little bit more steady, where I didn't have to work so many jobs. I was tired of that. I was getting home at 3 a.m, turn right back around, and having to be at the office at 8 a.m, and just it was killing me. So I got that salon job, and it was good. I was making pretty good money. I was paying. I had went and talked to the bankruptcy people, and they were like, "Oh, this ain't a big situation at all. We can take care of this, And it was quite a bit of money I had racked up. Quite a bit of debt, just from cars, just stuff you don't even know is on there. They took care of all that. So, what I ended up, paying it off. Well, as soon as I paid that off, the Lord was on my heart. Pay this off, pay it. So I was thinking, ooh, I want to save some money because I was making good money. I was making some good money, y'all. Ooh, I'm making so much money, I didn't know what to do with it. And boy, I was rolling like a big dog then, like, Jesus did it for me. It was temporary. But anyway, so where do I? Oh, so he was only paid off. Now it was almost 3 months right about then, and I had been working at this job, and I was making about $4,000 or $5,000 a month. About 4,000 or something a month, and I never seen that much. I ain't never. But the catch was it was a 1099 kind of job. Well, I didn't know. And this is a tip for all you people that don't know nothing. Think you a big dog. Okay. Now I knew about working for yourself. You file 1099. Now I didn't know that much. But not a little side gig. I already had signed on for a 1099. But when I became his employee, see, that's where the catch is. He told me, oh, I don't want to, what did he say? I don't do the W-2 because that's too much or something like that. So I was like, what? So I asked, and I heard some people say, well, that's what they do when you don't have a lot of employees. And well, everybody that worked there, because there was 8 people, they was doing 1099. But they was making way more money than me, And long story short, I ended up quitting him because he started to get a little cuckoo. But anyway, and the situation just became awkward. And I decided to leave. And, with the encouragement of, I talked to my mom and a few other people, and they were like, oh no, you need to go. So I left, and then I was looking for a job. Took a month and 5 days. So when you do a 1099, you ain't getting no money, okay? And I went to the unemployment, but because at the time I had 2 jobs. Like I had still my job working for my mom still is temporarily. Now don't get me in the comments if I'm getting this wrong, because I worked one job that was a W-2, a W-2, and then the other one I got a 1099. So you can still file, and what usually would happen is, depending on the situation, they would just roll it over to your job that's a W-2, basically. And so, I did, I waited and waited and waited and waited, and I did everything they told me to do. And then I just got to a point, it's like, this is turning into a lot. Because they wanted to send it to court, and it was just a lot. Always a lot. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just keep looking for a job. So I was already looking, but I was just going, within a week, I was already going to, interviews. And so I went to interviews, and finally I got a job. And I was like, but the whole time when I was talking about earlier about addiction, the whole time during that time that I didn't have a job, money is tight. Oh, Jesus, money was tight. Because my little savings, it was gone. Like, those bills took it. And I ended up, getting to the point where I was starting to get a little stressed. And, loans. Those, you get those little envelopes in the mail with where it says you pre-approved for $1,000 or $500 or, and then you get the flyers from the old loan companies talking about, Donisha, come reapply for a loan. I'm like, I paid $1,800 to get rid of y'all. But you know, when you at your weak point, whoo, they know when it's just like, I don't know, it's like a siren goes off. Donisha needs help. And I'm just like, man, it's like, what do I do, Lord Jesus? Do I hold on? What happens? What do I do? And I was still cleaning for my old boss at night. And, you know, he started to get crazy, so I had to cut that all away. But anyway, then, you know, got the job, started working, was happy. Wasn't the money that I used to make, but it was close enough. So I was just like, all right. You know, when I was working at my other job, that $4,000, he dropped within 3 months. He's like, I can't afford to pay you. That's one of those crazy things that I was talking about. So I was dealing with a lot, you know, at that job. So anyway, I finally got the other job, and I was making just about the same amount with taxes being taken out. That's the thing. And finally things, you know, started working out and starting to finally get out this rut. Then I drive down the street to Sonic. Give me a breakfast burrito and some tots and a drink, a coffee. Come back. Girl, my car is smoking. I said, Jesus, please have mercy on my soul. Please. Woo. You know, when I seen that smoke, I was scared. I turned my car. Hold on, Jesus. A couple guys come out. Like 5 minutes after I turned out, I was like, hey, can you please come look at my car? They the neighbors. I know them. And they came and looked at the car, right? And they was like, oh, it looks like your coolant or something. And then he checked and he's like, no, it ain't your coolant because it's still full. And I was just like, oh, Lord Jesus, what is it? So I go, this happens on a Saturday. So I had to wait till Sunday passed, and then on, when was it? Oh, Monday. I took it up to Tate's. Well, not Tate's, but I took it to the Hyundai place because my car is a Hyundai. And then they looked at it. They talked about it's gonna cost $1,400. Your coolant fan is broken. I said, Jesus, where you at? Help me, please. Girl. I said, now look at here. I'm stressed. Like, I can't think about nothing. So I call my boss. Because before then, I call my boss and I'm telling him what the situation is. I won't really talk too much because just in case he watches this video, I don't want to hear nothing. Anyway, let's just say I had to figure out a way to get to work. Went to work, you know, and then I already said that. But anyway, now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Can't drive the car. And the thing is, last November, I got a whole brand new engine put in my car. And everybody knows if the fan go out and you driving around with it, it's going to tear your engine up. I said, okay, so I'm looking at these YouTube videos. Yes, I was. I'm trying to figure out a DIY. I don't care, a quick fix, whatever I can find. Some tape. Jesus, help me. So I found something, and the guy was showing me. He was like a car racer. He had on the whole get up. And I was like, okay, he looked like he know what he talking about. And because they was all wearing the same thing. They had the real race car outfits on. And I was just like, okay. He showed me, on the YouTube how to take the fan off and everything. And he's like, this is quick and easy. He literally pulled off like 5 or 6 screws. Pop, pop, pop. Took the whole fan off. I said, why is Hyundai charging me $1,400 if it's that easy? Like, he literally took off one part and then he unscrewed at the top, 2 at the bottom and 2 at the top. And then he hit 2 clips. Bam! Pop. I literally can put that on myself. Of course, I ain't gonna do that, but that's how easy it was. And I was just like, now how come you charging me $1,400? Why? I said, this pandemic is making people overcharge. Now that gas is already high. The food is already high. The eggs is real high. The McDonald's is even higher. What y'all trying to do? Girl. I said, you know what? I'm going to have to call somebody. I'm going to look up the fan. So I looked up the fan. The fan is only $109. Come on. And just for them to check my car, $120. What happened to $75? What happened to that? You just roll your car in there and they charge you $75. What happened to that? They charge you to plug the machine up to your car, go beep beep beep. They wait 5 minutes. Beep 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 beep. Your car needs a new engine. Your car needs some new light bulbs. Your car needs a fuse. That's all it says on that little machine. Little code things that they know. Take 15 minutes to do, 5 minutes. And then they charge you $120 to do it. Dang, I need that machine so I can plug my car up. I know where they do it. I done seen them do it too many times. It's like, shoot. Girl, I'm going to have to call. Shoot. I am not too prideful to call my cousin. Yes. My brother. My neighbor. Yes, I will buy the part. Pop, pop, pop. The fan goes off. 30 minutes. Pop, pop, pop. 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes later. Fan back on. It didn't cost me $1,400. Girl, that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to let y'all know how it turned out after this. This is part 1 of the YouTube video. Bye. Oh, before I say bye. Last part of this. Don't you know I got a phone call from one of the old loan companies. Right after I got off the phone, after them telling me it was $1,400, I said, Lord Jesus. I said, the devil is a lie. I said, what? How y'all know the car? Do they have an alarm system out saying Donnie shit's broke? I told the lady, I said, called me at the wrong time. She said, it sounds like I called you at the right time. I said, you just want me to read long so I can be stuck in your shop. And then she wanted to end up talking about, oh, well, it does say you approved, but we don't know for sure. I said, see? So you just giving me hope when there ain't really probably no hope. And I don't need to be going there trying to toss a coin to see if I really do get approved. It's like, no. And then I ran across this video. I know I said bye, but I forgot this part. I ran across this video. I forgot. I'm going to have to add her or tell y'all in the description or something. This lady, she has double amputee legs. And her husband's building a house in Botswana or something. It's in Africa. And she got 3 little boys. She's pregnant again. Okay. She told me about her house, how they building it or whatever. And they run into some problems and they just paying their money. You know, they ain't got no loan. They just literally paying for it out of their pocket. Well, they ran out of money because they bought all the expensive stuff. It hit me. Like, those loan people call me, which like I said, addiction. Problem. You trying to fight it. Like, not to go. It already crossed my mind. Oh, just go get a loan, do this. And I'm just trying to fight it. And then she's talking about, well, we ran out of money, but you know what? We're just going to work real hard. We're going to save our money, and we're going to take our time. And we're going to roof the house when we get the money. And then it hit me. If this ends up costing more than a few $100s and I can't get nobody to do it for me, I'm just be patient. Like she said, I'm just be patient. I am just going to be patient. So I'm trying to encourage y'all. When y'all hit those obstacles and you're tempted by the thing that is causing you to smoke or drink, just take a breath. You might be struggling a little bit, or you might have to do some things maybe you just don't want to do or deal with. That's half the problem right there. But I'm telling you, do it. Go through it. Don't choose the easy way. Choose the hard way. Choose the way that will take you a little longer, that require a little humbling, and just learn to deal with the situation and trust God. Quit trying to fix the problem yourself all the time. You have to ask for help. But don't be in a rush all the time. And it might seem like a lot. Like I was telling myself, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to do it like this. But they just help. They just there. They help me. And I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. And I hope I can be just as helpful to them as they are to me. And I hope they see this video. I just want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all. I love y'all very much. And I am encouraging you people out there, my subscribers, and anybody that pops on here, new subscribers, please take my advice and learn. Learn with me. Those addictions that you have, you do not have to take that way out. You do not have to pick up that drink. You do not have to smoke that cigarette. You do not have to do the addiction that you are struggling with, shopping, whatever it may be. You do not have to choose that way. Choose the hard way and go through it. Don't try and go around it. Go through it and you will succeed. It will be hard. It will be tedious. You might want to pull out your hair, shave your hair bald. Don't do it. Because I'm telling you, it's just going to grow back that fuzz and that ugly fuzz. You're going to slap that wig on, pop. Then you're going to be like me, wear wigs for a long time. And then your edges start going, you see that? Edges start going, look bald. Yes, had to wait till little edges grow. Still got to cover it up a little bit. I'm just being really candid right now. Well, I'm going to let y'all go. This is Don Talks, being very candid. And let's live this life. Let's go through. Let's learn. Let's stay strong. Let's trust the peers that's around us, the people that surround us, and love them. And remember what they did for you when they asked for help. Be eager to help. And I'm learning to not be so selfish, because they didn't have to help me. And peace. Thanks for watching Don Talks. Please subscribe and leave a comment. Bye.